Alright, so today I thought I'd finally give this information to you if you didn't already see this. I wanted to share this with you because we're getting very close to it, right? And the chance of this actually happening is very high. Now, I want to make this abundantly clear that I cannot confirm for you if this information is 100% true, because things change. We can't, again, speculate. But if you see this and you decide, you know what, I hate this collab, I'm not summoning, well, you're doing something stupid because I can't confirm that this is what's happening. You have to make that fully as a point. Just because, again, whatever I share with you here today, just take this as, okay, this might happen, but let me not react due to this news. That's why I also waited, because people, whenever they see something like this, they're like, oh, no, it's over, I'm done. GG's, I'm not saving, I'm gonna just start summoning now, which again, if it's not this, then you decided to do this, you messed up, correct? I'm trying to make that clear. So I just know this, again, this is a potentially the collaboration due to information that has been floating around. I think you know what I'm referring to, so today let's hop into it. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe, helps out a ton. Let's hop over there. So as you all know, this is potentially the collaboration. So there is a game called Seven Knights. Seven Knights is basically a Netmarble property. Seven Knights is something that they've created, it's their own thing. The creator of our game right here, Tower of God New World, is also Netmarble. So they are the creator. They are basically that entire kind of entity when it comes to this entire thing. Now, there was back then, a while ago, an actual collaboration with their game and the Tower of God IP. And this was before the actual thing of, I'm guessing, them having access to the Tower of God IP. I think it was just, you know, Tower of God and Seven Knights having a collaboration. So if anybody actually played Seven Knights back then, if there's anybody that did that, and they see this collaboration now happening in Tower of God New World, they're gonna be like, wow, that's actually pretty cool, because that game collaborated with this game, and that whole thing happened, which was, again, a pretty sick thing. They did introduce characters into that game as, right there, Yuri. We also had, what is it, Kunari here. We also had Bum, however you say it, Viol, and then I have no idea who the hell that is. That is a character later on, but they had a bunch of things, they had a bunch of costumes and a bunch of stuff in that game. That's what happened. And again, if you don't know what Seven Knights is a different game from them. There's an idle version, and then there's not an idle version. The one they just launched actually is Seven Knights Idle, hence why I'm guessing this collaboration is happening, because if you like this game, you might like their other idle game, hence why they are releasing that. And the characters that are floating around, I can't confirm this for you, are these characters being the SSRs. So we're going to first do SSR. This character name is Yunhee. Yunhee? I don't know. We're going to go with it. Pronunciation for things like this is insane to me, so I can't do it. But Yunhee, we'll go with that. Yun? Yeah, we'll just say Yun. This character over here, really cool character, pretty solid design. Again, this looks like a waifu collaboration because the two characters after this are both female characters. So if you're into female characters, you're going to like this collaboration more than anything. But again, this is potentially the character. We don't know. Anything can change. You have to know that. Anything can change. So just make sure that it's clear. They could choose 3 different characters from the same IP. They could choose a whole different IP. They can choose the same IP, same characters and everything. We do not know what they will do. So again, just keep it in the back of your head. But there's a full version of the entire image over here. There's also different versions of the character. So I don't know which version of the character they're going to pick. This is, I'm guessing, an colored version where it's purple, or an evil version. I don't know, some games like that have that. And then there's also this over here, which is a different design for the same character, with a few different kind of color schemes versus the hair and everything. Again, I don't know which game they're taking it from, because there's multiple Seven Knights as games, so we don't know which design they go for and which version, because if it's depending on the idle game has different designs versus the main game versus the old game, correct? So there's like it's gonna be weird. Just go with me on it. All right, but here we go. We have another character, which, by the way, this character's looking pretty good. Reminds me of one character from Genshin. What's her name? No, I'm not gonna forget it. I'm not gonna forget it. She's basically a pirate, but pretty cool character over here. And she looks very, very nice. Again, another Honkai character, looks very similar also, but a really nicely designed character. The character name is Shane, I think that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, just like that, Shane. Yeah, so there you go. This is, again, a different version of it. Like, you can see the different designs here. So this is like the Seven Knights 2 version, because there's another one, I guess. There's so many different versions of this, I have no idea. But again, I would more so prefer this version. This one looks like nuts. This one looks really good. Or even this one. This is the Seven Knights X KOF collab. So they got this character in that collaboration, which is, again, that's another Netmarble property over here, collaborating with their own property, which is, again, that's how they kind of do it. They are very good at that type of aspect of cross-promoting their games among their own games, right? So it's kind of something they do. But Shane looking like a very cool character here. But I'm not gonna lie, this design over here, yeah, this design is the design I'm rocking with, but, you know, I'll take this one. I'm not gonna complain. And the last character, this is potentially the SSR Plus. We don't know, though. But potentially, again, it is going to be this character over here. Her name is Rachel. She is going to be releasing potentially again as the SSR Plus, looking really cool. And I think the core design they're going to go with actually, and I could kind of say this for certainty, will most likely be this design here, because this is like the staple art for Seven Knights. Like if you search up Seven Knights, this is the first thing that pops up. So if they were to release this character, they 1 billion% should release this character as this version, because this is the only version of this game I actually know of. Because everywhere you go on any Netmarble site, any site for Seven Knights, this art is just splashed there. So probably it'll look exactly like this. But again, their art style is very similar to what they're doing with Tower of God. They've redrawn these characters, and you can kind of see that these characters would fit right into our universe, literally fit right in, because they just look like a Tower of God character in a way, right? A little bit of a different design, but for the most part, they merge perfectly. I don't see that being an issue whatsoever. But I also want to share this with you, right? So we have all this stuff over here, but you have to realize in the future, if they want to do this idea of releasing their own properties into this game, it's not that we're stuck with garbage IPs. Solo leveling exists. Now that is, again, a Netmarble thing. They're releasing a brand new solo leveling game, which is releasing in the next 2 months, which I cannot wait for. One of the most exciting games of the year. This is it for me, all right? Literally cannot wait for this game. And again, it's coming out within the next 60 days, which is massive news, bro. Massive news. So hoping we get a release date soon, but that's happening. And if it's a collaboration in this game, I'm all for it. Seven Deadly Sins Grand Cross, the literal game that I cover. What a wonderful game. And yes, they also have the ability to bring this into this game, given they are in a sort of, what is it, like IP holder in a way. They're not exactly the IP holder, but they create the game for it, so they're allowed to take the IP and push it wherever they want to. Over here, we also have Grand Cross W. This is a different Grand Cross. This is another version of their own game. This is more so similar to the aspect of what Seven Knights is. It's their own creation, so it's not like an IP outside of it. It's their own original characters, right? So there you go. This also could work as a collaboration. There is also KOF Arena. KOF is something that they also have made multiple games for, so if we were to see in the future, you can also see this stuff. And last but not least, another thing that popped up recently, it's actually this, which is, guess what? Shangri-La Frontier, a brand new anime that just came out, but they are also making a full-fledged action RPG game off of it. So realize that now, Netmarble is opening up many new games here. Just gotta say, the best one of the bunch, solo leveling, can't wait for it. The one that I currently play, Seven Deadly Sins Great Cross, but again, Shangri-La Frontier. So these are all potential collaborations in the future if they go off the aspect of collaborating with themselves, correct? Because again, they are creating games for all this stuff, and they own most of the stuff, right? So again, right now, SSR Plus over here, potentially this, or this is the SSR character. Depends on which design they pick. Could be this one over here for the other SSR. Could be this version over here also, or it could be this version. Depends on what they choose. But again, it's these three characters. As I've displayed to you, don't know which version of the characters, but it does seem to be that this is the collaboration they are planning to drop. But again, could be incorrect. We don't know. But that's what the information we are getting is pointing to. So take it what you will with this information. I will catch you in the next one. Have fun, stay safe, peace, and enjoy. Let me know what's a W or L collaboration to you. And yeah, pretty much a simple video.